YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Numbers Fan Jay back at it again with another video. It's Halloween, man. I'm excited. What y'all doing for Halloween, man? Let me know in the comments. But you know, it's week 9. We halfway through the season. We got a game tonight. Trick or treat. We got a game tonight, baby. It's just so exciting. But look, we got to get to the news. Starting off with my boys. Ken Whisenhunt, the offensive coordinator for the Chargers, has been fired. Isn't that great? Not great for Ken Whisenhunt. I don't mean to be like that. But I mean, this is great for my Chargers because we haven't scored points. It's that simple. We haven't been able to score. We're in the bottom 10 of the league in scoring. A Phillip Rivers-led offense is in the bottom 10? No. Get him out of here. Get him out. So, that's the beginning. Aqib Talib has been traded to the Dolphins. He's on IR, though, so he's not going to play. He's hurt. They made this trade for a 5th-round pick. So, the Dolphins get Aqib Talib. They get more, assumingly, draft capital. I expect them to trade him once he gets healthy enough and becomes more of an asset. They essentially traded asset for asset to try to get a little bit more help in the draft. So, also, more Chargers news. Our kicker is back. Finally, our kicker is back. We got rid of the other guy that kept missing freaking kicks, costing us game. Almost cost us the game last week. But, hey, coming into the week, I'm 79, 41-1. That's my record in the picks. There are 4 teams on a bye week this week. The Rams, the Saints, the Falcons, and the Bengals. Coming into the week also, the Patriots and the 49ers are both undefeated still. The Bengals and the Dolphins are both still winless. So, still rolling. But let's get into some predictions. Starting off tonight, the Halloween game. The 49ers are on the road against the Cardinals. The Cardinals have won 8 straight games against the 49ers. But this Cardinals defense is 29th in points per game. They're on pace for 2,000 yards allowed rushing. 2,000. So I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go 49ers. No trick tonight. You won't see anything but mash from the 49ers. You know, they'll be having fun like they've been having fun all year. And they'll just come in and dominate again. This is not a trap game. This is not a Halloween trick. They're going to come in, get the job done, and get out of here. It's that simple. They're going to end this losing streak, and it's going to be over. Move on to 8-0. On to the London game Sunday. Texans at Jaguars. The Texans have won 3 straight. They've won 9 out of the last 11. This Houston defense is 5th against the run, but they're 28th in passing yards allowed. They lost J.J. Watt. They started the season with Jadeveon Clowney and J.J. Watt. Clowney, of course, we know held out, ended up getting traded, and now Watt is hurt, out for the year. So this pass rush is looking a lot less scary. Jacksonville's 5th in rushing, but they're 25th on 3rd down, and that's going to be the key in this game. I think the Texans can still pull out a win on the road, find a way to get to Gardner Minshew, and when you get there, please tackle him, because we saw what he did last week, breaking out of tackles and just throwing it to the end zone. Come on, no quarterback should be juking your whole D-line and linebackers and throwing it to the... Come on, it's Gardner Minshew. He's all right. But, I mean, geez Louise. Starting with the early games, Colts at Steelers. The Steelers won 5 in a row in this matchup. The Steelers have a +10 turnover differential. I cannot stress that enough. 2nd in takeaways in the league with 19. But also offensively, Pittsburgh is 26th in passing, 24th in rushing. The Colts are tied for the third least giveaways in the league. I'm going to have to go Colts because if you don't turn the ball over against the Steelers, you're going to win the game. It's that simple this year. Don't turn it over, you're going to win. But moving on, Bears at Eagles, very tough game to call. Eagles have won 4 straight against the Bears. The Bears have stumbled. They've been stumbling over their own feet. They haven't made any trades before the trade deadline popped up. They haven't done much of anything. Why? Like, why? You know what your problems are. You know you need a quarterback. You know you need a kicker. And your kicker just reminded you of this the past week. Was having nightmares. And you know what? Just watch this.
You either win it or you lose it. This will be the final play of the game. Snap, hold, kick is wide left. And the Chargers have come to Chicago and beaten the Chicago Bears by a final score of 17-16.
That's impossible. And the Eagles run.
So, that's a huge problem. Having nightmares before you get to the Eagles. Missing a game-winning kick. But, hey, y'all want to live with it? Live with it. Jets at Dolphins. The Jets are going to win this game. The Dolphins have won 3 in a row in this matchup. 5 out of the last 6 in this matchup. But they're tanking, guys. They're tanking. I started Sam Darnold as well as the Jets defense against the Dolphins this week. That's how confident I am in fantasy as well. Jets are going to win. Vikings at Chiefs. The Vikings haven't won in Kansas City since 1974. 1974. The Minnesota offense in the last 4 games, check this out. 28 points, 38 points, 42 points, and 19 points. The 19 points came on a Thursday night game, which 1 was a short week. 2, it gave them 10 days to prepare for this game. So, I mean, come on. Kansas City lost 3 of their last 4 defensively. Check this out. 19 points, 31 points, 31 points. And all of those are numbers in their losses. They lost 3 straight at home. So I'm going to have to go with the Vikings, y'all. I just got to do it. I got to do it. This is the perfect time for the Vikings to come to Kansas City. When they're rolling and Kansas City's sliding. You have Patrick Mahomes, who's not sure he's going to play this week. He's been limited at practice. They don't want to rush him back too fast. I don't think he can even save them anymore at this point. Like, they're just going to keep sliding. And I told y'all this at the beginning of the year. This is the year that the Chiefs are going to fall. But, hey, it is what it is. Titans at Panthers. The Titans lead this series 3-2, so they've only had 5 matchups. The Carolina defense at home, listen to this, 30 points, 20 points, 27 points. But the Titans are wildly inconsistent on the road on offense. Listen to this, 43 points in game 1. First game of the season, we all know, Browns game. 7 points the next road game. 24 points the next road game, and 0 points the next road game. So, but the Titans, what the heck? The Titans, the Titans are 2-0 with Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. This is his first road game as a starter with the Titans. However, Tannehill on the road in his career is 16-28. He is not a good quarterback on the road. You can't put every loss on the quarterback, but that's just his resume. He just doesn't win games on the road. It just doesn't happen. Gonna go Panthers at home. Redskins at Bills. Bills won 6 of the last 7. It's the Redskins. Gonna go Bills. Buccaneers at Seahawks, starting off the late games. The Bucks shocked the Rams and haven't won since. They haven't won since that. Winston, through the first 4 games, listen to these stats: 9 touchdowns and 7 turnovers. The Bucks were 2-2. Winston, the last 3 games, which were all losses, 5 touchdowns. He had a 5 interception game. 13 turnovers. The Buccaneers are 0-3 in that stretch. This is exactly why I said Jameis Winston needs to go. But moving on. Lions at Raiders. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going Seahawks in the last game I talked about. Lions at Raiders. Lions won the last 4. This is the first game in Oakland since September the 15th. If y'all remember, Oakland had a London game. That was considered their home game. They sacrificed a home game for a London game. And they haven't been back to Oakland since September 15th. So it'll be November when they get back to Oakland. This crowd has missed them dearly. The Lions have yet to hold opponents under 23 points on the road. But the Raiders have only held one opponent under 21 this whole season. That was week 1, the Denver Broncos, who we all know can't score points. So I expect this game to be a shootout. Detroit is last against the pass. Oakland is 30th against the pass. But Oakland is better versus the run. The key to this game here, the Lions have a +3 turnover differential. You know where I'm going with this. And the Raiders have a -3 turnover differential. So the Raiders are going to turn the ball over. I expect it. And I'm going to have to go Lions. Monte, I'm sorry, man. This defense hasn't shown me enough. And you continue to turn the ball over. So it's not helping anything. The Lions need this win. Y'all need this win as well. I expect it to be a shootout. I do expect it to be close, too. I'm going to go Lions on the road. Browns at Broncos. This is a gut-feeling game for me. The Browns have more to fight for, in my opinion. They're in a division where they're currently 3rd in the division, but they're only 3 games back, excuse me. They're only 3 games back. So their season isn't completely over, but like I said, I don't think there's anything they can do to turn it around at this point. I do think they can win this game, though, on the road in Denver. One of the easier places to win this year. They just can't seem to find a way to win at home. Goodness. Gonna have to go Browns. Ending the late games, wrapping up the late games, Packers at Chargers. The Chargers have lost 7 in a row in this matchup. Phillip Rivers has never beaten Aaron Rodgers. The Packers have won 4 in a row this season. It's all pointing to the Packers. Gus Bradley is 1-2 versus Aaron Rodgers as a defensive coordinator and a head coach combined. But I'm gonna have to go Chargers, man. This is another gut feeling game. It's gonna be the weekend after Halloween. My Chargers are at home, Packers on the road. We don't have the best home field advantage. Like I said, we had 16 road games. But I just have a good feeling about this one. Just like I had a good feeling about the last game. I don't know what it is with the NFC North. I just feel good about this one. Gonna have to go with my Chargers. Cowboys at Giants to wrap up the games. This is excuse me, I'm so sorry. The Sunday night game, maybe the game of the week. The Patriots at the Ravens. Patriots won the last 3 since Ray Lewis won a Super Bowl. Last time the Ravens beat the Patriots, they were in the postseason. They won a Super Bowl. We all remember that. But the Patriots defense is allowing 4.6 yards per carry. So if there is a weakness in this Patriots defense, it's against the run. You have to run the ball against the Patriots defense. Do not try to come out passing first. Run first. Get positive yardage. Make sure it's not 3rd and long, because 3rd and long makes it easy on that defense. That Bill Belichick defense is not not give up many third and longs. Baltimore's defense is third against the run, so that's gonna be tough to run against for the Patriots. You stop their running game, you force Brady to throw in his old age, and I can't believe I'm saying that. We've seen a decline this year in him offensively. He's still Tom Brady, though. He's still the GOAT. But the Ravens are averaging 200 rushing yards a game. This is going to be the only way for them to beat the Patriots. They run the ball consistently throughout the game. Do not give up on the run. I don't care if you're down 14. I don't care if you're down 16, 17. It doesn't matter. Keep running the ball. Please don't stop, because Lamar Jackson can steal one here. In Baltimore, at home, the Patriots are number one in takeaways, and this really got me when I saw this. The Ravens are tied for third with the least giveaways, the third least giveaways in the league. So everything, the stats actually point to the Ravens being able to pull out the win. This is the time where the Ravens should be salivating to play the Patriots. They should be so ready to play the Patriots, man. Like, you just don't understand. I'm going to have to pick the Ravens right here. First time I'm picking against the Patriots all year long. Patriots are 8-0. The Ravens 5-2. To wrap up all the games of Week 9, the Monday night game, Cowboys at Giants. The Cowboys won 5 straight in this matchup, including a 35-17 whooping on Week 1. Gonna have to go Giants, man. Nothing much to talk about there. Thank y'all for watching. Happy Halloween, man. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what you're doing for Halloween. Let me know what you think about these games. Who you think is gonna pull out a nice little trick out of the hat? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Jay. Yeah.